Hello everyone, LadyDewinter here, and today we are in Rising World. As you see from our last video, we showed you we did make it to the ocean. We now even have a little encampment here at the ocean. We have even found a place where we want to go and actually build our base. It's down the beach here, so probably, and the broken bone, from what I understand, is not going to go away. They haven't made a fix for it yet in game, so I'm just going to have to suffer with the broken leg for a while and, deal with that. I don't know why there's no fix to it or why it's in the game just yet. Might just be a coding thing. Who knows? Who knows? We'll just run around with our broken leg and we'll endure the pain. But anyway, there's no splint in the game or no way to fix it yet, so all I can do is just deal with it. So we're coming down beach here because I want to show you the area I have cleared off that I intend to build my house, my cabin. Now the reason I chose over here is there's a couple of good ideas behind it. First of all, I'm going to put my cabin right here. Over here there's enough grassy land that I can actually put a farm in here. So I will make this flatter and I will put a farm in over here. There's sandy, gravelly beach here. And also, I went and I made myself a bunch of canteens. As you can see there, I have plenty of water to drink in the canteens because apparently this is salt water. Watch. Well, okay, I'm not thirsty. Apparently, I have to be thirsty. Yeah, see, you cannot drink salt water, it says down there. So I have had to go find a freshwater source, which there is one over this way some. So that makes life a little bit easier. The only problem with this is the fact that, I don't know if this, is this salt water too? Let's see. Let's see if this is salt water. Is this salt water? Yeah. Yeah. Apparently it's not salt water. I'm just not thirsty. So I'll wait and get myself a little thirsty and we'll go back and try that one a little bit. Now I'm afraid of running into bears out here because of the hilliness of the terrain and the fact that they do spawn just about everywhere. But I wanted to show you how far I actually have to go to get fresh water and mine. So it's really... It's a challenge to mine and find fresh water right now, living on the beach. So, but yeah, that's fresh water out there. I can get fresh water from here, and this is the only stone in the area. So I'm having to come all the way over here to mine, which, as you can see, there's some stuff I haven't mined yet. That's copper. I don't really need copper right now. I've been collecting iron like crazy so I could make tools and stuff, and I'm eventually going to have to dig myself... Oh. We want this. We definitely want this. I was just playing Dinocraft, so I'm not sure what my keys are right now, so you have to bear with me. But yeah, we definitely want this coal. So anyway, we're getting set up. We're going to start building our house on the beach. And so that's where we're at right now with all of this. And as you can see, there's limited resources unless you walk along the coastline. Which, this is where the last time that I got killed by the bear, I encountered a bear was over in here. And yes, folks, I got killed by another bear. That's how I broke my leg. Also was, running from a bear. Now this is the second break, so I don't know. But see, this is fresh water over here, so I can actually drink this water. Yeah, see, I drank some water. So I have to come all the way over here for water, which is a little bit pain in the butt. And I have to come all the way over here for resources, which is another pain in the butt, but we shall endure. We shall endure. And I'm hoping that's iron. I don't know if that's iron or not. Let's see, is that iron? Yes, that's iron. I am out collecting as much iron ore as I can. I'm eventually going to try to start a mine. I was going to try one in that hillside on the back of my property, hoping that I can actually, dig down and find rock and stuff instead of just miles of sand. So we're going to try that. We will probably dig a mine somewhere on that beach to see if we can. But outside of that, we're not really doing too awful much in the game right now. We're just getting ourselves together, getting established. You'll be seeing more Rising World videos now. I'm going to try and do about 2 a week. I hope that makes y'all happy because I know how much y'all love Rising World. So I decided to give you more of what you enjoy instead of less. So, and now I've dug myself down into a lovely little hole. Yes, I do that a lot in this game. Digging yourself into a hole is the easiest thing to do. It is just so easy to dig yourself into a hole. And there I got out of it, so yay. So, but then I have to use my compass to find my way. No, I don't. There's the ocean right there. Yeah, there's the ocean over there, I think. I'm not sure. Where is my compass? Yeah, see, it shows me the ocean is this way, not that way. So that must be a different ocean. So yeah, my bed is this way, so this is the direction we will go. And I hope that is not a bear, that black thing there. I'm hoping it's more coal. But as you see, I'm wandering around just finding what I can and hoping I find enough to... Because now we have to feed our furnaces. So coal is now a very important thing to have. So finding it is a good thing, not a bad thing. Where before it was like, oh, just more coal. I don't need more coal. But now it's a good thing. So, and iron is always necessary in our... So, yeah. Hello, Mr. Sheep. How are you today? Have you seen any bears lately? No. No? Very good. I don't like bears either. Now let's see, where is my campsite again? Yeah, it's this way. Now I'm finding all the iron, which is funny. But, yeah, so basically you have to come all the way over here to find fresh water or anything. So it can be a major pain in the backside. It can be a good thing. It depends on what you think of it. So, and I still have a lot of work to do. I've got to get on and I've got to cut down some wood. I need to make a block making table and all that stuff, and I just have so much to do. But I will be doing it step by step, and yes, you're probably going to wind up seeing some grindy work. I'm working on learning how to fast forward, but it's an art form. It is definitely an art form to learn how to fast forward in a video. So, because I can fast forward, but then I fast forward it so fast that you guys can't even enjoy it. So we'll work on that. We will work on that. And as for the ocean, I haven't really gone for a swim yet. They haven't put any bad things in as of yet that I know of. But, see, that's a puddle of ocean water. There's nothing bad so far in the ocean so far, but you know, that could change at any time. And as you see, I've already cut down some wood and planted some trees. I haven't walked down that direction on the beach too much. I've been staying down around my campsite. As you can see, I've got a lot of stuff. Well, not a lot of stuff, but I do have iron and I have copper. I have a little bit of tungsten because tungsten really doesn't do us any good as of yet. I haven't been collecting a lot of that, so. But I am collecting stone, and unfortunately I seem to be collecting dirt also. So that's about where we're at right now in Rising World. We are going to be doing stuff soon. One thing I did want to do, I don't want to ugly the area up too much, but I am going to have to dig down and see if I can find a mine around here somewhere. That's an odd patch of sand. So, but this is how you put stuff in your furnace. As you see, it consumes it, so you have to make sure you have either wood, plenty of wood, or plenty of coal. Those are the only two things that will run a furnace as of yet. So, the series begins, folks. Ocean View Cabin is going to begin. Now, I will move this stuff down to my building site. I just started it all here because, you know, why not? I can. But I will be slowly but surely off camera moving this stuff down to the other end of the base, the other end down there, where I will be building my home. The first thing I wanted to do, though, was get the block building table, which I need to go cut down some trees to do, and, get that established and get that going. I'm not going to cut down the food trees. These are food trees here. I'm not cutting that down just yet, not until I want saplings. I am going to cut down the birch. They don't give as much wood as some of the other trees. The palm trees actually give a lot of wood. They give a lot of really nice wood, which is good because there's a lot of palm trees, but they grow back really slowly. So, like most trees in this game, they grow real slow. So right now I'm just kind of getting birch trees here and, making do with those. Now I figure as I move down the beach this direction, that direction, I'm going to find that ocean area that I saw over there. But the one thing I'm hoping the devs do next is put like a map of some kind with like markers for stuff. That would be wonderful. And this is basically what I've been up to. Oh, that's probably a good place to dig a mine right there. Is try digging right there. Huh. That might not be such a bad idea. Let's dig. I just want to see if I dig down, if I eventually hit stone. If I do, then this will be perfect for mining. If all I hit is dirt, then it's not going to do me any good at all. And I'm going to have to go over to that rocky area for my mine. Yeah, it looks, and I'm going to cheat and use the L. Oh, wait a minute, that looks like stone. That does look like stone. So yes, maybe I can mine straight down. Yes. All right, that is good to know. We have mineage now. Yes, now we don't have to walk so far to get stuffs and things. So that's a good, that is a very, very good find, is figuring. And I'm figuring this out as I go. I mean, and I will continue figuring this all out as I go, And hopefully I'll find gold eventually and be able to make an ore detector and get myself really well established here. But right now, this is all. And I really don't want to use my coal for torches. That's why I'm using the cheat light. That and the cheat light and my eyes just don't get along. Devs, please make the torches just a little bit brighter, please, and I will be able to see better. But until then, I really love this cheat light you guys put in. Please don't take it out. But yeah, here we go. We're getting a mine going here. Look at that. We got a mine going. Yes, and it's right behind our camp. But there's no real way to mark it. So I think what I'm going to have to do is, I'm going to have to figure out some way to mark it. I don't know how much stone I have just yet. Let's go to inventory. It's I for inventory. Yes, I've got 52 stone and a little bit of wood, so we're going to have to be working on getting more resources. That's just the thing here. We're going to have to get some more resources going here. And stone is going to be, an important thing to have. That, I'm going to have to make sure I have a tree farm going and all that, But the first thing I wanted to do was gather some resources so that I can start all this. And rather than tearing up the area that I build my house in, I was going to tear up over here a little bit so that over by where my house is kind of pretty and pristine. Yeah, I know, that's terrible. That's terrible. I know, folks, I know. But anyway, it looks like I'm going to be needing to eat here soon. But at least it's good to know that we now have the ability to mine. I'm hoping that there's some ore down there. I don't know. We'll have to see. So I think I'm going to end the video here. We have a pig hanging out over there. We could actually... Oh, I know how to mark this area. Yes, I made a sickle. I can sickle. Oh, I have to be in front of it. I can sickle the area. Oh, I made a sickle blade. I didn't make. Oh, no, I made a rake. The rake is good. I'll use the rake. Yay, okay. Now 4. Now, where was that? See? Already I've lost it. Already I've lost it. Where is it? There it is, right here. So we're going to just go like this and make it kind of stand out here a bit so that I can see it. There we go. See now. Look at that. Look at that. And get a couple of torches and stick a couple of torches there. And that should help me find it again, I think. I think that will help me find it. Yeah, I've got a couple of torch holders and a couple of torches. And no, I want my tomatoes. I may have to go get some more food. Well, I've got 20 cherries. So I could make do with that. So yeah. Oh, I need to turn that off. That's right. I'm blinding you guys. I apologize for that. No, no way did I mean to blind you. Okay, we're going to put the rake back now. We're going to put the we're going to put a torch holder right here, and we're going to put a torch in it, and that will help mark where my mine is at. There we go. That'll help me a lot until I can get on my feet and get some more resources. It's not the prettiest in the world, but it will do. There now. Now see, from over here I can see where my mine is. Yes. Okay. We're doing okay so far, folks. We are doing okay. So, as I said, this is just the beginning, and it is starting to get late in the afternoon and dark, so I'm going to end this video here. I will be doing some work off camera. I will be doing some on camera. It all is going to depend. And that was my test area to see if the rake actually worked on the sand, and it does. So I should be able to actually farm right on the sand, but I didn't want to do that. I really didn't want to farm right on the sand. So we will be working on farming and other things. And there we have food. We don't seem to get as thirsty as fast as we do hungry, which is good, I guess. That's kind of a good thing. So anyway, folks, I'm going to leave you here. And when I come back, I'll have more to show you. Thanks for watching. And until next time, this is LadyDewinter reminding you, you're never too old to game. Bye-bye.